Welcome to Cy and Dan's
You
Treasure.
said Dan. You can't say my name.
Oh, okay. Well, I was getting into it, mate.
Keep going.
Welcome to Cy and
Dan.
Treasure Hunting Podcast.
Too intense, mate.
Right, welcome back, guys. This is podcast number 3.
Hello.
There's Dan. I'm Cy.
Chinese.
And we've got some important stuff to tell you today.
Oh yeah, we're touching base on the legend.
Yeah, the new. I think it's coming out at the beginning of February, so it's pretty much coming out soon in the next week or two.
It looks good, doesn't it?
Yeah, it looks pretty tasty, mate. Compared to say the Deus 2, I mean it's about half the price.
Oh, you're not starting to slate the Deus, are you already?
No, I'm not slating it because I haven't actually used the Deus 2 yet. I mean, to be fair, I want both of the machines, mate. I've read up on both of them, and
Nocta's good, isn't it? They do it affordable. It's affordable. That's what I like about them. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Is the Simplex was a good bit of kit for starting out. That's a really good metal detector to actually start out on, as far as it goes. Do you know what I mean?
How much is the Simplex then?
I'm not too sure. I think about 279, 280, 290. Depends where you go to. Like LP Leisure, like you can get a discount code. Just message us if you need discount codes for stuff. LP Leisure, I think they're about 280. I think something like that. But the Legend, I think that's I think it's about a £700 machine. It's coming out.
Yeah, 679. I think it is on the website.
Okay, yeah. It's a new one, isn't it? It's it's got Faro check. It's got the standard full search mode. It's
fully.
They reckon it's a game changer. This thing.
So there's some key features. I mean, it's fully submersible up to 3 meters.
Oh, we love a bit of diving with that.
Oh yeah, and we're going to be talking about some diving later, aren't we, Dan?
Yeah.
Because you're heavily into your diving, and you're going to get me on my. On my paddy course, right?
Paddy Cy.
Yeah, Paddy Cy.
He's going under. We're taking the Cy under.
Yeah. Okay, so going back to the Legend, it's got advanced discrimination settings. It's frequency shift and noise cancellation, recovery speed settings, 60 target ID.
60 target IDs. What?
And harmonic tones.
That's massive. Yeah, and do you know what I like about that is sometimes on my Orcs, I'm not slagging Orcs off because I love my Orcs, but I like to change the tone. Do you know what I mean? Yeah,
no, I think we all do, mate. I think even with the Nox, it's a great little feature. Yeah. You know, it just pings out those targets, isn't it?
Yeah,
you know?
100%. Yeah. What else has it got there?
Adjustable threshold.
That's cool.
I mean, I don't really use the threshold that much.
Most people have that. That's on a lot of metal detectors, but maybe this one's better. Who knows? We're gonna test this machine out as well, guys.
It has 4 custom user profiles. It's lightweight, only weighs 1.4 kilos or 3 pounds.
That's light.
Backlit, LCD, LED flashlight.
Standard. Yeah.
Long battery life. Online firmware updates. Easy operation. And
it's got a simultaneously multi-frequency, so you've got 2 frequencies at the same time. So I'm guessing that's going to find a lot more stuff.
Yeah, and it seems to have 4 search modes. A Faro checker detects less modern trash. Apparently,
have you seen it? This thing looks nice. It looks really good.
Actually, I really like the display. I think they've taken kind of like how big and good the display is on the Nox.
Yeah. And
they've added that kind of into this because I kind of don't like the display on the Orcs, not to bash it or anything. It's a bit hard to see. But this thing looks pretty big. I think for the £679 through LP metal detecting, you get quite a lot bang for your buck. I mean, you get a waterproof DD search coil 11-inch. You get the waterproof DD search coil 6-inch, plus the covers. You get the Pro Legend pack. You get the Bluetooth aptX low latency headphones. You get the waterproof replaceable spare battery and charger. The Legend Pro pack only, that is. You get a Legend cap because at the end of the day,
what's a Legend cap?
A baseball cap.
Oh yeah.
I wouldn't want to go anywhere without that, mate.
Oh yeah.
USB charging and data cable. headphone soft case.
Okay, cool.
So it's not too bad. I mean, you think like some of these headphones cost £100 anyway. So
what's the built-in clock and time tracking?
I don't know,
obviously
mate.
we've got a built-in clock. We don't want. I never look at the time when I'm out digging.
No, same. And it's just when it starts getting a bit cold, you get hungry.
I normally get a phone call, and then that's when OC Command wants me straight back to the house. You know what I mean? But as it goes, that looks pretty good. The name's good, and the name's really good.
Yeah, I really like the display, mate. I mean, it looks like there's it's quite easy to use. It looks quite similar to the Nox. I mean, the buttons seem to be like they're risen above the pad, so it's not
6-inch and 11-inch coil. Well, it's not too the 6-inch coil. Yeah, that's good. I like it. We'll have a go. We're
trying to get LP detecting, aren't we, to give us one to test for the day.
Hopefully.
Yeah. So hopefully they'll come through and sort us out. And we'll go through. We'll put it through its paces, won't we, Dan? I mean, we'll really test that machine.
We'll hit the stubble. We'll hit the gravel. We'll hit the lot. No, we won't. We'll look after it, honestly. It'd be worth actually getting that in some water, to be fair. Let's see, 3 meters.
So how would we test that? Where would you want to take that?
We'll go. We've got a little area. We'll go to.
We'll get the snorkel out and the fins, or
we'll go a bit deeper than that. I think we'll have to get some tanks on. We'll go down. We'll drop down. I think to about 2 meters. We won't push it too far.
Yeah.
We'll have a look, see what it picks up. But yeah, cool. It's cool. It looks very versatile, doesn't it? It looks like one of them you could just chuck in the back of the van and pull it back out and have a go.
And of course, according to LP Detectoring, they're saying that these are going to be available from about 5th of February onwards.
They reckon this is a game changer, this thing.
Yeah, I mean, it looks decent, mate. It looks decent. I mean, I wouldn't get a 600.
Oh, good as well, because obviously
a Nox 600, I'll be getting this, mate, if I had the option.
Yeah.
And also, interesting enough about their site, they do a 6 to 12 months 0% finance. So if you guys are a little bit short of cash at the moment, because it's just, after Christmas and New Year's, everyone's a little bit short, you can get it on finance. Probably, you could probably...
No, don't do finance. Just go to work, save up.
Fair enough. But then again, you could be out detecting, so...
You don't know, yeah. But like, Nocta, let's be honest, they've had some good machines out, do you know what I mean? Obviously, Dues has took the limelight in the last few months, obviously over Christmas and stuff, and that is apparently a beast. I'm not yet to use it yet, but I wouldn't mind having a go. But Nocta,
well, that's fully wireless. The Deus 2, isn't it?
The old Macro Cruiser and the old Amphibio, those series, they're still a lot of money because they're so good. Nocta do produce a banging metal detector.
Well, I think for us, anything under £700, mate, it's great value.
Yeah,
great value. Two coils? I mean, if you wanted to buy another coil for the Nox or another coil for your aux, I mean, like you said the other day on the video, I mean, it's £200, mate.
Yeah,
£200. I mean, how much is one of the high frequency coils?
Yeah, we'll get out there. So, we'll go see what it's about.
So it's a very good package. Very good package. Yeah. And
cool stuff.
Well, what do you think about the Deus 2 then? Have you had a look at that? You managed to...
They've sold out.
They've sold out, have they?
Deus 2, they do look good. Because it's XP, I love XP. So
the thing is, it's double the price though, Dan, isn't it? But something very interesting about the Deus 2 is they have the fast multi-frequency coils.
Yeah.
So I don't know how that compares to a high-frequency coil. Supposedly it's... I guess it just means it's faster at the recovery speeds. So that'd be quite interesting to see what people were saying about that when that comes out.
What I like about XP stuff is obviously the interchangeable stuff. Like you can change your coils from your aux over to your Dues. You can change a 35 coil for a different coil. You can have your Dues 1 to your Dues 2. It's all very versatile, which is good. I mean, it's all Bluetooth and you can mix it up. But
whether with the Legend, for instance, it's 3 meters, but the Deus 2 that goes up to 20 meters. So if you're a little bit more serious with your diving, I mean, you probably want to go to the Deus 2.
No, you want an Excalibur.
Oh, you want an Excalibur then, yeah?
Yeah, Excalibur 2. But if you're shallow diving and like you're on a beach and you want that extra bit further into the water, you're worried with like a Mine Lab or something. I'm not too sure. With this thing, we're going to have to test it outside, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, of
It's
course.
definitely going to have to be a test out.
The thing is, I'm sure there's going to be hundreds of videos of people, moment they get it, say in America and
Not
stuff.
Cy and Dan ain't done it though.
Yeah, no, of course.
Yeah, it's cool. We will do a review on that. We'll get a video up of that. Just stay tuned to that one.
So, what do you think about the kind of these Easter eggs? Have you heard much about the Easter eggs for the new Detectorist?
The Detectorist.
Yeah, on the BBC.
Rosal Gummidge, isn't it?
Yeah, I think was Mackenzie Crook, right? He's the guy that's written, directed, and starred in the Detectorist. He did something on Guy Fawkes Night, the Gerbil. Say it again.
Rosal Gummidge.
There you go. Yeah.
Gerbil Wummidge.
But supposedly these Easter eggs, right? They supposedly spotted Lance's TR7, yellow TR7 car in there, and a couple of characters that look like Andy and Lance. So yeah,
brilliant actors.
It's
It's
made everyone so excited.
They're brilliant actors, aren't they?
But yeah, no, they're fantastic, mate. It's a fantastic series. I think everyone in the metal detecting community loves it. There's not many people that hate it.
I think Toby Jones is my favourite. You know.
Yeah.
He's funny.
Did you see him in
so much stuff?
Dad's Army as well?
Yeah, you don't realise how much.
He's
stuff
very good
he's
in that.
He's in loads and loads of stuff, isn't he? Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's a brilliant little actor.
Well, he said that he's happy to reprise his role in season 4.
Oh, really? That's good.
But I think it's down to Mackenzie Crook and basically what when he's going to write the scripts or have time to do it. He was on the morning show. And he made a statement saying that he's basically next year he's completely fully booked, but he wants to work at it.
I wonder if they're still in Suffolk.
Suffolk.
Yeah, that's where it was from. What was the pub called? I can't remember what the pub was. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that series. If you've not seen it, go watch.
It's on iPlayer, BBC iPlayer.
The Detectorist, and let us know what you think of that.
You want to give us a few tips on diving, Dan? And
make sure you got oxygen.
Make sure you got oxygen. And well, what about me? Like I do a bit of snorkeling. I don't have any kind of real diving experience, but if we were to go out, I mean, what would you advise me to do? You know what I mean? For safety reasons, I don't want to drown, mate. You know, get.
There's only one way of doing it is through PADI. Go get your PADI course.
What is a PADI?
If you want to do treasure hunting underwater, make sure you do not just go out and do it. Do you know what I mean? Because when you're snorkeling, that's all well and good. But when you're going underwater with heavy machinery, like these metal detectors that ain't light, you're going to get all tangled up and all that. Like you need to start from your own point of view, where you got to take yourself, and then work your way up to treasure hunting underwater. So my first advice would be go get your PADI. You're underwater.
How much is that going to set me back? Say,
it should be no more than about £350-400.
Yeah,
there's a couple good companies out there that are doing it. Obviously, just message us. We'll let you know.
Yeah, you can always put a link to
or look in your
to a diving
area.
school.
Make sure they're PADI registered. Don't go down.
So PADI's the actual body, is it?
Yeah, it's
the diving
body. And your first course is 18 meters open water. So that entails a couple days of diving.
And where does the PADI qualification on the global scale work? I mean, is it recognised everywhere?
It's massive. It's worldwide.
So you can go anywhere in the world with your PADI course.
Yes, of course you can. Yeah,
be a qualified diver.
You qualified diver, but you'll still need guidance.
Yeah,
because you got to remember you're only doing a 2-day course.
Yeah,
like to become advanced, you need more time. You got something called e-learning. So you'll get, when you go do your 80 meters, you'll get a package before you dive from PADI, or the organisation that's setting it up for you through PADI, telling you what to expect, and it gives you questions and you start learning.
Yeah,
and this goes all the way through the duration of your courses, and you'll come to a point where you actually become a master diver, or and so on.
But that's where you are kind of now, aren't you? You're quite close to getting your master.
I'm just over my advanced now. I think I'm about 30-40 dives before the next thing. But
okay,
in that you do night diving and all sorts, rescue diver, There's nitrox where you can breathe longer underwater. Not going too far off what we're actually talking about, but don't just jump in water, guys, with a metal detector. And if you're going to do snorkeling, I'll tell you a really good thing, and it's on LP, not naming them too much. It's a pulse diver. Have you seen these? They're little handhold.
Oh yeah.
Metal detectors.
I think I've seen some people using them on YouTube, mate.
Yeah, really good. Yeah. Have a look at one of them pulse divers. They're called.
How much will they set you back?
I'm not too sure. Probably
couple of £100, or
I think just less. I think it's about 120, 130.
Oh, so it's pretty reasonable then.
But these things are brilliant because they're really light.
Mm-hmm.
You can chuck a snorkel on. You can go pod along. And you see just over the sand. You don't want to be nowhere deeper than where you can stand up when you go into the ocean, because you don't want to be putting yourself at risk or getting other people to come and save you. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just a nice. I can stand up now. I'm safe.
Well, plus all the rings and
they're all in that
people's
ridge.
wallets and stuff. They've all just got into that little ridge, like you say, on the front of the beach.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. So we were thinking about maybe doing some diving. You want to get me on my paddy course, aren't you? In the summer. Yeah. Or before the summer.
I reckon in the nice cold. Chuck you in the cold, personally.
Chuck me in the cold.
Why not?
Well, I'll burn off some extra calories, mate.
We both need that.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's go. There's a quarry, isn't there? We do a bit of training then.
Yeah.
Let's take you there. Let's get Si wet. If you're listening and you want Si to go in the cold, then just comment. Just tell us that you want to see him cold, and we'll do it. We're getting down there.
Great. Don't comment.
Yeah, it's cold. It's definitely cold this time. Yeah, I dry suit, see, so I don't feel it.
Yeah.
When you've got a dry suit, it's a lot nicer.
That's a good bit of kit, though, isn't it? The dry suit. Yeah, they're quite expensive.
03, go 03. Don't go anywhere else for dry suits. Go 03. So yeah, cool.
And where would we go and do our first dive? Like, to actually do some treasure hunting? Where would you think? Because I found out some interesting facts about wrecks.
Yeah, let's not tell people our wrecks, though, Si, innit?
Yeah, but there's wrecks everywhere, mate.
Yeah, there's wrecks. Don't tell them our wrecks, though.
Yeah, no, of course. Well, we pick them clean anyway, mate.
Yeah, it's already done. No, not really. No, yeah, there is some cool places around the UK. There's more. They reckon there's more treasure, obviously, in the sea than there is on land. Because obviously, everyone's cargo used to be exported from port to port, and that's the ships weren't as sturdy back then, were they?
Yeah.
Or they're always under attack.
Well, always a bit of bad weather in it, and they were just sinking. I've heard about ships carrying tons of emeralds and gold coins back from, the South Americas, and hit bad weather, mate, and it's all gone.
Yeah.
So, but I suppose when they go down and they're going down deep, I mean, you're gonna need some professional equipment.
You need a couple dolphins,
one of those drone things as well.
A couple dolphins and a saddle. Yeah, you ain't finding that.
I get me mermaid onesie on, mate.
Yeah. Or submarine.
Yeah.
They reckon that within 20 years that these top of the range treasure hunters, like, I'm not talking about, we are the best of the best, but they reckon that these top treasure hunters would have found the majority, because the software is so advanced now. Yeah. That they can pinpoint stuff and they can find the wrecks a lot quicker, and they reckon it all be found. Yeah. Well, the technology is just getting better, man, as time goes on. Which is a shame. Well, we're in the golden age, really, at the moment for metal detecting. We're in the golden age, mate. I mean, we've got to that point where the technology has gotten so good. You're going back over fields, you're going back over places, and it's you're finding things which people still on fields which people have been detecting for 30 years. So. Just something to think about as the technology. Just on a random one, did you put sugar in my coffee? Yeah, quite a bit of sugar, mate. Wow. I didn't want you getting moody, mate. Yeah, okay, cool. You're getting hangry, you know what I mean? Why don't you like sugar? No, I never have sugar in my coffee. Sorry. When next time I say to you, do you want sugar in your coffee? And you say, yeah, just say no instead. Known each other years now, and you still don't know that I don't like sugar in my coffee, mate. What's on then?
Yeah, well, we've got some interesting things about. I've been seeing recently on Facebook.
We're going on a dig.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. Well, you sorted it out with the guys, so you can announce it, buddy.
Dichotomy, Berserker searchers. We are off to Hereford, and we were slagging off digs. Well, Si was slagging off rallies. You don't remember?
Oh yeah, I kind of remember.
He's like, "Oh, thumbs up."
I was
down.
being pessimistic.
I was like, "Thumbs up," and like Si was like, "Thumbs down."
No, you said thumbs down as well, mate. I asked you first.
Anyway, we got invited because I think we've upset some people, so we're probably going to get up there and get stoved in.
Yeah, I'm getting the nickname. What is it? Chinese Sai, is it?
You are Chinese Si.
Chinese Sai.
Yeah, we're going to get up there. We're going to have a look, see what it's about. I think they got some good ground up there as well.
To be fair, they look like a good bunch of lads, mate. It's going to be a fun day out.
Yeah, we're very honoured to be invited.
And I think what we're going to do, because we've never done it before, I think we're going to go live, only for maybe 20 minutes or half an hour on the day.
Watch side dig a load of swimming pools.
But we might have to go live on something like TikTok, mate. Unless we can get
TikTok.
Yeah, unless we can get 1,000 subscribers really quickly on our YouTube. I don't think we can go live, or maybe we can go live on Facebook. Actually,
the old FB live.
Yeah, we'll do it on Facebook, mate.
Let's do it. You can. Oh yeah, you can't go live on YouTube, can you?
Yeah, no, you need 1,000 subscribers.
Well, we'll try next time.
Yeah, but we never know. Hopefully next week we'll be up to 1,000.
We'll bang it on Facebook anyway.
Yeah, we'll stick it on Facebook. So moving on, we've got
moving on.
Basically, be careful on if you're buying equipment off Facebook, and that's why we're trying to promote LP detecting, because there's a lot of second-hand equipment going on sale, and you're just seeing every day posts from people getting scammed out of their money. They're sending cash, direct bank transfer. It's not cool, man.
Buy old, buy twice. My motto. Don't do it. Just you might as well buy new. It guarantees you, gives you a warranty.
Well, that's why I mentioned the financing, because I mean, if you're going to chuck 500 quid at a second-hand Equinox and then you get ripped off, I mean, you lost the 500 quid. You don't have the detector.
Yeah, I see.
There's no way to trace it.
But you can go get a simplex, mate. 250. If you're starting, do not spend loads of money on a metal detector, because if you get out in that field and you don't have a clue what you're doing, and you ain't with anyone, you're going to get disheartened really quickly.
Mm.
Do you know what I mean? And then that thing, I've got mates that done it. Oh, come out with you. Oh, come out with you. And they come out with you, and they've gone and spent 800 quid on an ox. They've gone round for half a day, and they're like, oh, I said, you coming out next time? And you don't hear from them again.
Yeah.
You never see him again. And I spoke to one lad who'd done it to me, and I was like, what's up? And he goes, you know what, Dan? He goes, I was really excited, and I found something. It was amazing. And he goes, do you know what happened is I just lost touch with it, and I didn't know what to do, and I got all scatty, and I went out on my own, and I couldn't find anything again. I said, you just need to go out with people, and you need a machine where it's simple, and that is why that is called a simplex.
Yeah, no, I get it.
Simple. Do you know what I mean? You get on that, 250 quid, or an AC Garrett. They're good machines.
Yeah, I was going to say the 250 is a great machine.
250 AT.
And there's people finding hoards with these things.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, right. Yeah, just get out with something like that. And you can buy a second-hand Garrett, to be fair.
I would think that's probably the cheapest you should go, the Garrett or a second-hand simplex.
Yeah.
I don't think you want to be going anything
or if you got
less than that.
A lot of people, if you go on Facebook and you say you're interested in it, it's a nice community. Like, they would say, come out with us. Someone might have a spare detector, do you know what I mean? Or you know a mate or knows a mate, and just borrow their detector and go and have a go before you dedicate yourself to buying something expensive.
Yeah, you've been trying to stitch me up. You've been saying, have a go on the Excalibur. It weighs about bloody 15 kilos, mate.
But yeah, I had to learn on that. But yeah, you learn hard, because that's an expensive machine, mate. Do you know what I mean? I thought, I'll get the top of the range. I fell right into that category.
So you've been using that on fields, right?
Yeah.
To get a bit deeper. So have you actually come across any coins or gold with that? Have you found anything decent?
Excalibur is the boy.
Is it the Excalibur 1 or Excalibur 2?
Number 2.
You got the 2, yeah?
It's the boy. It will literally...
It's the boy.
It finds stuff. And it is good stuff when it finds it. But if you don't know what you're doing and you haven't read that manual properly or you haven't done your research, you'll walk around that field for about 4 days and all you'll find is a tin can.
Jesus.
Yeah, it's mental bit of kit.
Well, it's probably better to get that kind of base knowledge on a field, though, than underwater with a tank on your back.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's harder work. It's lovely underwater, that thing. Do you know why? Because it's so nice and light. And it I don't know what it is. It picks up the signals and it's so crisp. It's hard to, when you're underwater, it's hard to, the noise is different underwater. Everything clicks or it's really thumpy or it's like deafening. Whereas this thing, it like dulls it down almost, and it just sounds really good.
Just thinking about it, there was a good program I saw. I think it might be on the History Channel. It's called
River Hunters.
No, Cooper's Treasure. Do you ever see that?
No.
That's one to check out. I mean, it's supposedly from some astronaut from the 60s, Gordon Cooper.
Okay, yeah.
And he was sent up on some spy mission looking for nuclear silos or whatever. You know what I mean? And supposedly, because he was an avid treasure hunter, he started looking at wrecks when they were going over Florida and the Caribbean.
Yep.
He was writing down wrecks, and he's made this treasure map, which this other guys seem to have got. Yeah, it's definitely worth a watch.
Where's the map, mate?
Oh, well, you get a kind of a glimpse of it on the program. I tried pausing it and having a look, but just I don't have a boat at the moment, buddy.
The boat. Anyone want to get us a boat? Just drop a message that you got a spare one. We'll get Si out on a boat.
Yeah, definitely, mate. We'll go find some of these wrecks. I'm really excited, mate, about going diving. I've been wanting to do it for a couple of years, but obviously with the COVID thing and all this, it's just made it very difficult.
I don't know what it is
to do. You know what I mean?
It's cool because there's not. I know this is going to sound a bit harsh, but everyone's destroying the land, isn't it? At the moment, there's a lot of detectorists out there, and it's amazing because the hobby's gone like bosh through the roof. But with the ocean, you don't see no one.
Yeah, no one's there, are they?
They're on the beach, but they ain't no further than that, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why it's quite niche at the moment.
Yeah, it's all virgin ground, isn't it, mate?
Yeah,
it's all virgin ground.
There's a lot of it, you know. It's surrounded by it.
Well, I think they were saying that for every square mile, there's maybe 2 or 3 wrecks on average. Yep. There's thousands and thousands of wrecks all around the UK coast.
You can actually go on the Her Majesty's website and you can actually see where all the shipwrecks are.
Well, I did my day skipper, so I know how to read like the nautical maps.
That's right.
And you can pretty much they've got wrecks on the maps.
Yeah,
they're kind of like a dotted circle.
Oh, and a quick little tip as well: if you want to go metal detecting on your coastline, if it is owned by the Crown, you are allowed to metal detect between high and low tides. But I don't know. There used to be a form you used to have to download. But if you go on Crown Estates, there's the rules and regs on there. You used to have to download a bit of paper. You took the paper with you, obviously. But if you go on there, it's got a map setting, and it will show you their shorelines of what they own. The rest would be private or owned by other people.
It's funny because I would have just thought it was all public, you know what I mean? But it's not.
It's in purple. You'll see it on there. So round through the coastline. It's more down the southwest than there is anywhere.
Yeah,
it's in purple, and if you're in that area, you are safe to metal detect. You know.
Well, where we are on the south coast here, we've got the is it called the Jurassic
coastline?
Jurassic coastline, and a lot of that's a scheduled monument.
Yeah, of course.
So I mean, there's a lot of people fossil hunting and stuff like that here. And
fossil me hunt,
but they're not actually really allowed to do it.
No. And they take them home and everything and then sell them on eBay. And then they're worth a fortune, some of them fossils.
Well, every now and again you find someone, you see an article in the paper about someone walking down the beach and they found, half a Loch Ness monster or something.
Yeah.
Like, fossilised.
Yeah, go if you want a beach metal detect, go on the Crown thing, have a look. But
yeah, it's definitely worth checking out, mate. And if you want to do mudlarking as well, it's the Crown Estate, it's the same thing.
Exactly the same procedure. When you're mudlarking, be careful, people. If you've not done it before, make sure you check with someone that has done it before because you'll end up in a real tricky situation.
Yeah.
Like you
Well,
could
check the tides for one.
no, but like when you're in the mud, especially like around our area, Weston-super-Mare, Bristol Channel, and stuff like that, is it can be hard on foot, and then you move to the right 10 foot, and you could be up to your neck in it. So
Yeah.
just go a bit steady there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, the risk of serious injury is pretty
high up there.
Yeah, it's definitely up there.
And the tides are rapid on the Bristol coastline in the channel there.
Well, I was in
It's the fastest flowing estuary in the world, I think.
I was in Porlock, a few miles down the road from us, and we went out, and I think I was taking my gold pans, and I was just trying to do some prospecting.
He was gold panning on the channel.
Yeah, didn't find any gold, but we gone round the point, right?
Found an old shoe,
and then of course the tide come in, and we got completely blocked off, mate. Yeah. And we were very, very lucky.
It's quick, isn't it?
Very lucky, mate. And we ended up having to climb up on top of this rock for about 10 hours, wait for the tide to go back out.
Rapid.
Yeah.
Scary quick. Yeah, because there's a place, Kilve. Have you ever been Kilve?
No.
Go to this place, Kilve. It's called. It's
was that on the south coast or
no, north?
North,
and it's just past between Minehead and Minehead and Bridgewater. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
And it's called Kilve. It's a Jurassic coast as well, I think. But it's all like slate tide. But you can walk out, and there's only one path out. So what happens is,
it's very similar to Porlock.
Tide comes behind you, and then you've got massive cliffs, and you'll get stuck. You have to get rescued. So
yeah, we were almost at that situation where we were going to have to call the Coast Guard, but we got soaking wet, mate, because we tried to get through this little lagoon, and the tide had come in, and it was already up like 4 foot on us. Rapid. Of course, all our bags, all our phones, all got soaked. We were soaking wet. And I haven't been back there since, just to let you know.
I ain't going either.
But that safety is an important thing, mate. I think, like, if you're mudlarking, you're diving,
metal detecting,
gloves are vitally important.
Massively,
I mean, I know you don't wear gloves, but you always got your hand gel and stuff. Yeah, well, you said you got sick once before, didn't you, from touching stuff? And
yeah. Well, I think I did. I'm not sure. It's probably the McDonald's on the way home.
Yeah. Well, was it that Mac Plant Burger, was it?
Plant Burger. That's really nice, actually, by the way, everyone.
No, I disagree, mate. I would never, ever touch fake meat burgers, mate.
That's nice. It's really nice.
You should be ashamed of yourself.
Yeah, whatever. But
being Viking descendant, mate, you should be ashamed, mate.
Yeah, wear gloves. Yeah, it's not that as well. Like, if you're in a stubble field or something and you put your hand down, them things, the little stubbles are like razors, man. They get between the nail, you've had it. Do you know what I mean? That's painful.
Yeah.
So, wear gloves. There could be like poison bottles.
Well, it's funny, the other day when we were out, you said, I'm not going to go down there. It's a bit close to the road. And I went down there, I started digging the hole, and you know me, I get down on my knees and everything. Yeah. I didn't notice, but I literally was kneeling on a glass bottle, broken, shattered.
Yeah.
There's glass everywhere. So I was lucky I didn't get cut.
Do you know
or anything.
the best thing for that?
Actually, I've got that there.
Do you know the best thing for it?
Yeah, don't put fines in your pockets because they scratch your legs.
Trousers, mate.
I was wearing trousers.
You sure?
Yeah, I think I was wearing jeans, mate.
Yeah, actually.
My only pair of jeans.
Oh, Si loves the pair of shorts.
Yeah, I'm in shorts all year round if I can, mate. It's criminal to cover up these legs, buddy.
I'm actually looking at him now, and he's actually got 2 odd socks on.
Yeah, well, I got no comment, mate.
It's not even hiding the fact; it's just bare 2 different colours.
I got no shame, buddy. I got no shame.
One's got a hole in it. His little toe jam toes poking out.
Oh, I thought they were a bit cold.
Right, we're getting way off subject here.
Yeah. Okay. So
safety in fields as well. If you're on that point.
Yeah. Well.
Is
battlefields,
yeah,
and places where they've had military.
The old grenades,
yeah. I mean,
mortar rounds, yeah. Be careful, be really careful. If it's hard and you've hit it, 9 times out of 10, you would have already done it.
Yeah,
you would have already blown up.
Well, what did we find on one of those fields? We found a big. It was like a big counterweight, wasn't it?
Oh, it's all burnt.
And we thought at first we thought it was an unexploded bomb.
Yeah, it was shaped like a missile, wasn't it?
Yeah. I said, I think that's a bomb, Dan. And I look up, you're already gone, mate. You're already gone. You were like 30 foot away.
I was at home, feet up. Let's side dig.
But yeah, lucky enough, it wasn't anything dangerous. But we've talked to some interesting guys down at the place where you found the gold. We were driving back, and there was a guy magnet fishing, wasn't he?
Oh, on the River Tone.
Yeah, it was quite an interesting story, actually. And you just like pulled up, thought, have a chat with the guy, and he was telling you how he'd pulled out a load of hand grenades and
he looked a bit fishy though, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. But I mean, he's pulled out a hand grenade with the magnet, mate. I mean, Jesus. I mean, that's dodgy as anything. And he said, what did he find? Some World War II pistols or handguns? And
he said the police were a bit annoyed with him because every 10 minutes he's pulling out firearms from this river.
I think he said he got 3 or 4 firearms.
I think there was like a PP7, a hand pistol, and all sorts. Yeah, he was going on a bit, wasn't he? So.
Yeah, he was saying under the rules, though, he should have been entitled for the weapons to be like drilled or decommissioned or something. And then he should have been able to get them back, but the police officer wouldn't give it to him back, possibly because they're handguns.
Well, they proof them, don't they? They decommission them. They fill them full of concrete or whatever they do, and take the firing pins out. And
I just thought they just drill into the barrel, mate. But
yeah, well, yeah, he found a lot. To be fair, I bet we should do a video down there. I've never magnet fished before. Have you ever magnet fished before?
No, but I've seen a few people do it, man. And
let's go magnet fishing.
Well, I used to work on the canals in London, and part of the job was, well, we had a big magnet thing, and we were clearing out parts of the canals by bridges.
Okay.
And mate, we were getting motorbikes,
really?
Bicycles. Yeah, oh, it was mad.
People.
No, we had to get like a whole skip, mate. It's just a whole skip full of scrap metal.
Oh, it's mad, isn't it?
But I tell you what, if you're in the canals, it stinks. It's dangerous. You don't want to get cut with that stuff. But lucky enough, they were health and safety mad. And at the time, I wasn't too...
The old River Hunters. Have you seen that? That's a good channel to watch.
Yeah, I back-to-back watched that, actually. I binge-watched that, mate.
Yeah.
What did you think of it?
Yeah, it was good. I think they could have dived a bit more.
Yeah.
There's it was Andy, his name, on the programme. Really good.
I can't remember, to be fair, mate. But I remember they went round... they were going around like the moats of castles and stuff.
That's right.
Yeah. But maybe we should give that a go. We get a couple of locations and see if we can get out and about.
Sign down River Hunting. Rick Edwards, that's it.
But that Gordon Heritage guy I mentioned before, he found just in like streams. He was just in streams with his metal detector, and he found I think it was a Athelstan coin.
Athelstan.
Yeah, he found a very rare Athelstan coin.
Really?
Yeah, that was on Hoard Hunters. And they got the content. That's how I knew about the content thing, because they checked the content of it, and it wasn't just silver, it was gold as well.
Yeah, okay.
And then they could date the coin to a certain year of the Athelstan reign, and I think he only reigned for about 10 years or 9 years or something like that. It
wasn't long, it was very short-lived, wasn't it?
Yeah.
We're going river hunting then. Yeah,
we've got to go get some experience in it. Well, my knocks only goes down to 3 meters, so it'd be worth testing it.
Scally all the way. Scally B. Okay, cool.
Yeah, so I think we're pretty much done for today, Dan. If you've enjoyed the podcast, please click the like button.
Like.
Subscribe to our channel. Join us on Facebook. Join us on Instagram. We're very soon going to have a TikTok up and running. So all the links will be down below. If you want to get a detector or pre-order the Legend or the Deus 2, we'll put the links for LP detecting down below. Yeah, we'll get the Legend. We're gonna do a video on the Legend. We're gonna get it out there. We're gonna see what it's all about. So yeah, watch us on our next video, and we'd like to see you on the next time. Podcast over. Yeah. Peace out, guys. Ciao.